For your weather, Chief Meteorologist Derek Beasley, another nice night.
Yeah, very nice night across the area. A little bit on the cool side, though, for some of you as we've kind of taken a step back temperature-wise from what we were dealing with last night. This is a live look outside from our tower cam here outside the station, looking down at Pine Island. A couple of cars there at the intersection with Nicholas, but skies are clear. And those temperatures right now, pardon me, are starting to fall off right now into the 60s, the low 60s here, but 50s elsewhere. Relative humidity is still running about 87%. Winds are calm currently out at Page Field. Right now, we're running into the mid-50s inland. We're already down to 54 in Clewiston, and where you see these 50s are where the areas are going to have the coolest temperatures overnight tonight. Low 60s, though, elsewhere. So these readings now that are in the mid-50s will probably end up around 50 here for tomorrow morning. Planning forecast looks like this as we go throughout the morning hours on your Friday. We're expecting temperatures to start off into the 50s, but we're going to warm up nicely into the mid-70s by early afternoon, and it looks like we should top out upper 70s to near 80 degrees under lots of sunshine. Again, we got a northerly wind back into the area, and that's kind of cooling things off just a little bit, but we're expecting things to really warm up, especially as we get towards the weekend and definitely into next week, as we're going to see a substantial change in the weather pattern. Now, right now, this is the way things look. We've got a northwesterly flow across the Ohio Valley and parts of the mid-Atlantic. So all the cold air is locked up to the north of where this jet stream is sitting right now. The warmer weather, of course, off towards the south. By next week, especially really starting this weekend, but definitely by next week, we're going to start to see more of a westerly flow aloft, and that is actually going to start to really warm things up. Look at how the ridge of high pressure begins building aloft by the middle to end of next week. So by the time we head towards this time next week, we're going to be looking at a substantial warm-up for a good chunk of the eastern U.S., and it looks like the warmest temperatures are going to be across the south, where we're going to see temperatures that are going to be substantially warmer than average all the way through the end of next week here. So temperatures are likely going to be in the mid-80s for highs from Wednesday all the way through next weekend. And it wouldn't be out of the question to see a couple of areas get into the upper 80s here by the end of next week with this pattern that is going to be shaping up. Along with that, we're going to see an increase in the humidity as well. Temps overnight tonight dropping to around 50 degrees. Places like Arcadia and LaBelle, again, those spots that you saw earlier on the map that were down in the mid-50s, that's where we're going to see those cooler temperatures. But 55 for Fort Myers as well as the Cape. We're looking at Bonita Springs at 55, a little warmer down towards Naples. Highs for tomorrow afternoon, or for Friday afternoon, I should say, getting into the upper 70s to around 80 with a northeast wind of 5 to 10. So mostly clear skies overnight tonight, 55 with a light northeast wind. And then for Friday, expecting lots of sunshine. We'll go with 79 degrees for a high with a northeast wind at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Here's your Ingman Marine forecast. Seas 2 feet, winds out of the north in the afternoon, 5 to 10 knots. Inland waters, a light chop. Should be a beautiful day to be out on the water. 7-day forecast, 79 tomorrow, or for Friday. 82 coming up on Saturday, 84 on Sunday. Notice next week, though, take a look at that. 84 Tuesday, 85 Wednesday, and I'll go ahead and throw in an 86 on there for next Thursday. It is going to be substantially warmer than average and also more humid as well.
Just switch it up there with that.